Welcome learners for the lecture for the of differential geometry. Okay, today we're discussing about the basic concept that will be generating as a some example will be given to the form of the nature of the scope of the points that we'll be considering. Okay, let us go start it. Examples first will be consider the surface is parametrically by x equals to u plus v, y equals to u plus v and z equals to u into v. Okay, we considering as a derivative form in the first order del x upon del u is generated as a 1, this is a 0. Del x upon del v they considering as a u equals to 0, they considering 1. Okay, same as a condition, and del z upon del u equals to v because they considering to the value of a multiplication, same as a form. Okay, hence x2 y2 minus y1 x2 equals to 0, but x1 z2 minus x2 z2 equals to u minus v considering is not equals to 0 because this value will be generated to the form when second using to the form second row will be generated. Okay, hence the rank of a matrix is 2 at every point on the surface, so that the point is given as a ordinary point. If we point will be generated as a 0 and 1, this point is called as a singularity point. Okay, this is not a singularity point. A matrix of the rank is generated as a m is considering as a 2. A proper parametric transformation of the ordinary point into considering as a transformation. Okay, let consider r equals to r u v be the equation of the surface. Then let's u dash equals to phi will be generated to the form uv and v dash equals to xi will be generated to the form u into v. Phi will be generated to the form u into v to the proper parametric formation. Okay, now del r upon del u equals to del r upon del u dash considering to the form that is a del u dash upon del u. This is a chain rule will be used to the form for the expanding to the condition. Their lower value as well as the form will be generated when cancelling to the form, same equation will be generated to the form, same as a v will be generated to the form. Del r upon del u dash is generated as a phi, and so considering to the value del r upon del u dash del phi upon del u plus del r upon del v dash into del xi is considering as a del u. Okay, this will be the considering as a similarly to the form that is a del u upon del u, del r upon del u considering to the value that is a generating to the v form. Okay, v formation will be considering to the form that will be generated del v in this formation. Okay, since if we multiplying to the form that is a del r upon del u dash into del r upon del u dash equals to 0, same as a we consider, it is called as a parallel vector. Okay, same as we considering as to the form, both of these equation will be different. Del r upon del u into del r upon del v equals to del r upon del u dash into del r upon del v dash to considering del phi upon del u del xi upon del v minus del xi upon del u into del phi upon del v. Both of these condition will be generated. Hence, del r upon del u into del r upon del v is generated to the form. For the notation will be considering dash del r upon del u dash into del r upon del v dash del phi xi upon del u we will be considering. Okay, since the parametric transformation is a proper, del considering as a phi and xi is generated, del uv is not equals to 0. Hence, del r upon del u into del r upon del v is not equals to 0 implies to the condition same as the value dash will be generated is not equals to 0. If we considering r1 dash into r2 dash is not equals to 0, providing that is the ordinary point and considering as a invariant after proper parametric transformation. This is the basic concept will be given to the example in this